Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. In today's vlog we're going to do our weekly Trader Joe's haul, and I'm going to share some top tips for grocery shopping with kids. I know this is like something that people don't like to do, but I promise you using these tips is going to be way easier. I always try to get them started early with just going out in general, so yeah, stay tuned for the rest of the video. We have arrived. So girls, what are we going in the store for?
Apples and kale, eggs, nuts, and apples.
So one of my tips for shopping with small children is to involve them in some way. Whether you let them know what you're going to the store for, or you have them create a visual list, which I can kind of like show what that looks like, or you can write out a list for them, reminding them like what we're in the store for. Say for instance, we're going here for apples. They have that top of mind. You have more than one child, give them specific items to go in the store to shop for or to look out for, and that's going to keep them engaged a little bit. So now into the store. That's what you got. All right, let's go. If you were wondering what I usually get out of Trader Joe's, here is like a mini haul. It's not what we always did, but we had a budget, so I just made do what we had, and this is not all we needed. We have some things here already, so yeah. First, I just grabbed these little potato chips. We don't usually buy these, but I was like, okay kids, y'all want a little snack, that's gonna be a snack. We got some organic baby spinach. Grab some organic dates. Then we grabbed some organic zucchini. Next, got some organic apples. Probably should have got a 2-bag, but I didn't. Next, had to get some bananas for Keziah. She don't really eat them like that, so we just get 2, 3 at a time. Then I grabbed some onion. Went with some yellow onion. We usually do red or the other kind. Next, I grabbed some coconut milk. This had reduced fat. I was trying to get the original. I'm gonna try some new recipes in my new cookbook. So it called for coconut milk, so I got that. And then my son grabbed these applesauce pouches, so that's that. Next, we have some, these actually came from Aldi, but these are some oranges that I forgot to grab out of Trader Joe's. About the same price. Let me move this over the other way. So guys, when I show it in the camera, y'all can put it in the refrigerator for me. Next, I grabbed some gluten-free sandwich bread. Never had this kind before. They always change up things, but I wanted to get something for the girls to eat, so we're gonna try this out. And then from there, grab some apple cider vinegar, organic. I grabbed 2 things of the turkey burgers. They are pretty decent once you season them right. And I grabbed 2 things of their chicken sausage. These are really, really good. They're like $3.29 per pack, but they're really good. Have a little spice to it, so definitely try that out if you like stuff like that. I grabbed some nutritional yeast. This is what vegans use for the cheesy flavor or dairy-free people. So we use it in our like homemade hamburger helper or different pastas that we make that does require like a cheesy flavor. So nutritional yeast. Then I grabbed some organic basil. I don't know what recipe recalls this, but I remember looking at it, so I just grabbed it. Then I grabbed 2 lemons because they only had seedless or individuals, so I just grabbed individuals. And then we grabbed a pack of the fries that they have. These are almost thawed out, guys. Put these in the freezer. And then in this bag we have some kale, Tuscan kale, some frozen organic broccoli, some organic cranberries. I'm about to make some cranberry juice with this. Got 2 things of broccoli. It's cheaper than getting the fresh.
Mom, what this needs to go?
These are some frozen peaches. I was trying to get the tropical blend with the strawberries, vanilla, and mango. Got some organic corn. I'm gonna do like a mix with zucchini, tomato, corn, peppers. Got some organic ground beef. And then this is something new that I saw. It's the grill. Ugh, is this leaking? Ew, this is an organic grill pack. It has 2 chicken breasts, like with the bone in, and 4 drumsticks. It was like $13. It's about over 3.5 pounds. I was like, this is nasty.
What
Is it leaking? I forgot to show these. These are my favorite. They're not gluten free, y'all, but this is something that I can tolerate. The almond butter pretzel nuggets. These are so good. They have peanut butter as well, but these taste way better in my opinion. So now that I'm back and I've shown you guys what I got from Trader Joe's, I just wanted to get some more tips. So initially I said to make a list or let your child know what you're going to the store for. Something else I always try to do is park near the shopping cart area, like where you return your shopping carts at, because it's kind of a hassle, especially with little children, to return carts after you've put all the groceries in and loaded everybody up in the car. So it's usually a good idea to, my hair is all over the place, to park near the shopping cart return, right? The next thing I love to do is when my girls aren't using like the mini shopping carts, I tell them to hold on to the cart or be very close by the cart. Something my husband always tell them is, if you can go off a little bit, but if I cannot see you, then you've gone too far, right? I try to keep them close enough where I can see them, but usually I'm always like within arm reach, if that makes sense, because you just never know what people have going on in the store. When they were a little younger, I used to have them sit inside of the cart if I was like in a hurry or whatnot, but since they're a little older, they can walk forwards. For my son, something that keeps him entertained or just occupied for a little bit is giving him something that he can hold. Sometimes he wants to hold fruit, sometimes he wants to hold frozen things. He just wants to be involved, right? And so when we get to the checkout, he usually don't give the cashier whatever he's holding. They have to scan it manually. That's a good idea. In terms of like tantrums and like just, you know, fallouts and stuff like that, it's kind of a given. You just have to know how to deal with that. Some parents be ashamed if their child is having a meltdown, but that's just a part of being a child, right? Child development, especially during the toddler phase, they're learning so much. So that doesn't bother me. Sometimes people say you're crazy, and that's just what it is. But as for me, you know, it doesn't bother me. And then I think the last thing I love to do for my girls now that they are older is kind of like point out different prices and have them compare like what costs the most, what costs the least. Point out words that we've talked about. Kind of like talk about different ingredients, reading labels. They love to watch for like added sugars and stuff like that, so that's something that we read on, and just looking around and being very observant, right? So I can point out something. You can also do like I Spy games or, you know, things like that. So that's what I really love to do. So hopefully I can give you a little bit more content like this where I give out tips as well as show you what we actually do. But that's all for this video, guys. So let me know if this was helpful, and if you want to see more like grocery type hauls. I promise I'm gonna do it better next time. But the thing is, like, it was cold initially and then it warmed up a little bit, so some of the food has started to kind of like thaw out a little bit, so I had to put everything up. But otherwise I probably would show everything that we had and kind of explain why I go with certain things. But that's all for this video, guys. So see you in the next one.